What's up, guys? This is Rich from the Flagship podcast. Just letting you know that we have a brand new subscriber exclusive episode of the Flagship available right now on the $10 tier at flagshippatreon.com. That's the only way you're going to be able to listen to that episode of the Flagship. It will not appear in full on your free podcast feed. It's only available at flagshippatreon.com. $10 tier. On this episode, we break down whatever the hell that AJ Styles Ross special was, and the retirement, and the WWE Hall of Fame announcement. And we talk about how it affects his next career move and whether there will be another career move at all. Is he going to AEW? Is he going to somewhere else? Is there rumblings about him possibly, testing the waters in a place that he's worked before? So we talk all about that. We also touch on the Bronson Reed injury from Raw, what's going to happen with the Vision moving forward. We discuss Ring of Honor moving to studio wrestling, at least temporarily, and what changes Ring of Honor could and should do with this move to studio wrestling. We also review All Japan's Excite Series show from February 23rd, featuring a Triple Crown title match between Kento Miyahara and Jun Saito. And since it's the Flagship, you, of course, get banter. We talk about skipping school. We talk about getting perfect attendance to get free White Sox tickets. You can tell which one of those was me and which one was Joe. It wasn't obvious which one was which. We also talk about getting tons of messages from school. Joe talks about the deluge of messages he gets every single day. We talk about, reminisce about the good old days, lack of communication between parents and children, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So we all cover all that and more on the Flagship podcast. Again, subscriber exclusive, flagshippatreon.com, $10 tier to unlock that episode. You can listen live whenever we do those shows, or you can get the audio version, again, exclusively on the $10 tier at flagshippatreon.com. So again, if you want to listen to that Flagship, that is how you're going to do it. Flagshippatreon.com, $10 tier. And for the rest of you, we will see you guys Friday morning for the free Flagship podcast. Talk to you then. Take care. Bye.
Friday slot. I guess before we move on to the All Japan review, we have to talk about this AJ Styles thing. So I know we're bouncing around. We should have really followed up Bronson Reed with the AJ Styles retirement show from Atlanta last night. But there's a lot of weirdness around this to me because it just feels like, didn't we do this already? I mean, didn't we do this at the Royal Rumble and say our goodbyes to AJ Styles? And I know last night he said that he intentionally didn't take his gloves off at the Rumble because he wanted to save that and take the gloves off when he was back home in Atlanta, right? And officially do it there. So he put down the vest and he took off the gloves. And the Undertaker, the booker of AAA, came out for some reason to inform AJ that he was headed to the WWE Hall of Fame. I guess Undertaker has two jobs here, and one job is to book AAA. AAA on Fox parentheses Latin America. And the Undertaker's other job is to inform people that they are heading to the WWE Hall of Fame. So he, in fact, came out and let AJ know that they're putting him in the Hall of Fame. Now, all of this is strange to me because, again, we said goodbye to AJ already at the Rumble. And then last week, this kind of came out that they were going to do an official retirement ceremony for him on Raw. Now they're putting him in the WWE Hall of Fame. And it is impossible for me not to speculate that this is all a way to keep AJ both contractually and tangentially connected to the WWE universe as nonstop rumors fly around that he is not, in fact, retired, but only retired from the WWE. So what this does is, I think, twofold. Okay. Number one, it keeps AJ attached to WWE, at least through WrestleMania and that Hall of Fame ceremony, right? I'm sure whether his contract is up or not, he's got another mini contract that keeps him obligated to this company through that ceremony, because they wouldn't even allow the opportunity for him to show up somewhere else between now and WrestleMania. So he's locked in at least through April, let's say. So that's one facet of this. Okay. The second facet of this is the cynical side of me thinks that this is possibly TKO or WWE, this wouldn't be a TKO decision. This would be a more micro WWE decision to really just celebrate AJ Styles to the point and put over his retirement to the point where when he does eventually inevitably end up popping up somewhere else, this heals him to their fans. This makes him a heel to their fan base because their fan base will see it as, oh, look at this guy. He told us he was retired, and WWE did all of these great things for him. They gave him 2 different retirement ceremonies. They put him in the Hall of Fame. And this fucker, this Judas, he stabs him in the back and he shows up in AEW to have a storyless match against Will Ospreay and Tony Khan with his devil money and all of this, and it'll make him look like a heel. And the cynical side of me thinks that there's something to that. Because they have to know that what everybody else knows, and that Tony Khan is obviously very interested in this man's services and would love to bring him in for a bevy of dream matches and everything else if he can come up with enough money and if AJ wants to do it. And now there's rumors circulating and popping up, and that AJ actually reached out to New Japan in the fall and started putting out feelers and poking around and saying, hey, and